there's a new sickness going around Japan.
No,
Like everybody's got it in
no,
June.
no.
Everybody got it. Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
No.
You have to wear your mask, otherwise you're gonna get it.
So we can avoid that with a mask.
No, actually you can't. Actually, the mask might cause it even more, according to some people.
No. What the heck?
Okay, so welcome to Japan Station, the podcast where we talk about all things Japan, sometimes a few other things. I'm your host, Tony R. Vega, and I'm joined by...
Miyuki. Hi,
Hey,
me again.
Miyuki. All right, so we've got another, well, kind of, I guess, topical episode. So recently, I was watching the Japanese news, clip on YouTube. And I learned about a new sickness that I didn't know about, right? It's called Rokugatsubyo. So
What?
literally it means like June disease. Okay, Rokugatsu is June, byo basically disease or sickness.
Uh-huh.
Had you heard of this when I told you about it? Did you know about Rokugatsubyo, June disease, whatever the English name is? I don't know, but yeah. Did you know about it?
Never heard.
Okay, so
I didn't know.
Yeah, as far as I can tell, it's not that well known.
Good.
And in a way, it's not that serious. In a way, it kind of is, but in a way, it's not at all. But before we talk about Rokugatsubyo, June disease, we should talk about a different disease called Gogatsubyo, which is May disease, May sickness. Now, this one, I think just about everybody in Japan has heard of this one, right?
Yeah. It's been around for almost, I don't know, forever.
Yeah, like a monkey was the origin, and then from the monkey it spread to humans, right?
It's maybe we're talking about different Gogatsubyo then. That I didn't know.
That was a movie that I saw once. No. So Gogatsu no Saru. The main monkey. No. So okay, so then what is Gogatsubyo? How would you explain it as just because this is like a very common like Japanese colloquial word? Like just what is your understanding of May disease, Gogatsubyo?
Yeah, okay. So in Japan, new like school year starts in April, right? So everybody graduates in March, everybody starts new so like either enter elementary school, junior high school, university, or like goes to next grade. And also like fiscal year, like a business year starts in April as well. So when it becomes May, Gogatsu, and people all of a sudden start feeling so tired, less motivated, feeling dull. And it's partially because we have Golden Week from the end of April to the beginning of May. So new school year starts. We're so like excited, so high, and all of a sudden we have like a week of off, and then restarting this new study or new work, it feels like overwhelming.
Yeah. Stressed out, you lose motivation, etc. Stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Gogatsubyo, that is, like I said, probably just about everybody, if not everybody in Japan has heard of that term. I saw in one article that it may have started among university students. And like you mentioned, it was especially common to use it in reference after Golden Week, right? Because like you said, you start the school year in April, you're looking forward to Golden Week, you've got this extended period of holidays, and then you come back and it's back to reality, right? And you have to go back to school or to work and all that. And so then you get into this, maybe closer to depression for some people. It may just be like you're just kind of you don't feel like going to school or whatever, like not that bad, but some kind of level of stress or discomfort, psychologically. So that's Gogatsubyo. But this year, a few weeks ago at this point, like I started seeing on Japanese news, like people talking about Rokugatsubyo, June sickness. And you hadn't heard it, I hadn't heard of it. And so I was thinking, oh, this is probably like some kind of like the media kind of, made it up kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
As far as that, so I found an article of 2018 talking about Gogatsubyo, and they actually mentioned some people also referred to this as Rokugatsubyo, June sickness. They're like, okay. So first of all, well, that means that May sickness is not exactly all that precise. And second, I guess June sickness has been around for several years now. At the very least, it's just that it's not that widely used. But anyway, what is June sickness then? It's basically the same thing. It's general stress. You get to June. For example, like the reason why media was talking about this is because there was a survey conducted. Like
Oh.
10,800 people were surveyed about Rokugatsubyo, how they feel at this period. And people in the 20s and 30s reported to feel some kind of like psychological discomfort around this period. Reasons given were, for example, when you enter the workplace, you have this period where you have to get used to things. And for example, you're working with your seniors and they're teaching you stuff. But by the time you get to June, it's like you should already have some general idea of how things work. And then maybe you're not so polite anymore, and so you're being kind of like there's more potential for conflict between the older people and the younger people, or you're kind of starting to just really feel the stress of being at this workplace that maybe you don't like that much. Maybe you're working a lot of overtime. There's also the rainy season in June; things start to heat up and get all humid. So a number of factors come together in June where people on this survey were reporting that they were feeling some kind of discomfort in June. And then they also surveyed like companies, and it was like 1 in 5 people had experienced some kind of, stress, which is like 1 in 5, like everybody experiences stress. It was kind of like not that interesting of a survey, in my opinion. And then, yeah, so then the company said like they felt that around 40%, 45%, something like that, of people had expressed some kind of stress at the workplace during that period. But the wording was kind of like dokanjida, like felt. So I was like, I want to see the data, right? I want to see the numbers. But
Yeah.
they're saying like felt. So I was like, I don't know. It's a weak survey. It seemed like a weak survey. But the larger point here is that apparently some people in June, feel stress for these reasons that have to do with the time of the year and the fiscal and like kind of employee workplace calendar, right? The way things work in Japan start in April. By the time you get to June, you might start to feel that stress of the workplace for various reasons. But I don't know, like it seems like in the past year or two, maybe like there's been an increase in this word, but you didn't know about it. And I highly suspect that a lot of people don't use this word or don't really know about it because
Mm-hmm.
I'd never heard it. You'd never heard it. I mean, so I don't know. And I watch a lot of Japanese media, so I didn't think I would have come across this. So then I came across this video by a Japanese psychiatrist. And he had posted this 4 years ago. And he was talking about Shigatsubyo, April sickness, Gogatsubyo, May sickness, and Rokugatsubyo, June sickness.
Oh my goodness.
But he was like just very matter of fact, very much like it's basically just stress.
Makes sense.
You're getting yeah, and it is like you're getting used to a new environment in April. You start the workplace, you're stressed. May, it's just stress. Like he was pointing out, like everything is just stress. Like these these terms are not like official diagnosis or anything like that. It's just people go through stress. It's that time of year, et cetera, et cetera. And that is what it is, right? And he also pointed out how, according to Google Analytics, the time of the year when most people are looking up like, depression and things of that, is actually July rather than June
goodness.
or May or April. Right?
So we have April sickness, May sickness, June sickness, July sickness, and then and then the temperature goes really high in August, September.
Yeah.
So we probably have August sickness, September sickness, and holy.
Yeah. And then, October, the season starts to change, right? It starts to get colder. So you have October sickness, right? Yeah. And then, November, November, what happens in November? I don't know. Something happens in November, I'm sure.
Something happens. Yeah. Each month, something happens.
Yeah. December is the end of the year. You're too busy and you're all stressed out. So that's December sickness.
Very true. Very true. Very true.
And then January is after the New Year's holiday. So you got to go back to work and all that. Oh, that's January.
No. Oh, no. That's depressing.
Yeah. February is the coldest period, right? So that's February sickness right there. Yeah. Then March, the season's changing again, and April's coming soon. So you got to get ready for the April sickness. So then that's March sickness.
But then after you actually said that, I have a feeling that seasons change rather drastically here in Japan.
It really does. Because I've been walking when the season changes, and when it officially changes, like the next day, it's like, whoa, today's like a lot cooler. Like it really happens sometimes. Really suddenly.
Yeah. So maybe there is actual like impact on our body.
Oh, I'm sure. Yes, there has to be.
So So I mean, we've been making fun of it, but maybe there is something we can take that a little bit seriously for like self-care and.
You are absolutely right.
Yeah.
But like the instead of calling it shigatsubyo, gogatsubyo, rokugatsubyo, like, I mean, like the psychiatrist said, like it's basically just stress. It's like hataraki sugi byo, it's like working too much byo, sickness. It's these various, it's stress from your husband byo, like, like or it's stress from your kids being home from school and now you have to cook for them more, et cetera, right?
Yeah,
like
true.
I'm not saying that there aren't mental health issues. I'm not saying that there are things that, are a huge problem in Japan during these specific times of year. I'm more pointing out that when you just say like, oh, it's just June, don't worry about it. Once you make it to July, you'll be okay. It's like, no.
That is also very true. Yeah.
Like you run the risk of kind of hiding the real problem, the real cause, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we have to see the whole year, our whole life, and really like start taking care how to deal with, because I'm sure there are certain types of stress each time of a year.
Absolutely.
Both like temperature and weather. Also, like like April is the start of a new school year, new business year, et cetera. But then it's just like you said, it's not. You'll be okay as soon as it becomes July, kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
So we have to see it in rather like a bigger scope and really start taking care of ourselves.
Yeah. Because like, this is an ideal situation, but let's just say that you start a new job and you have a horrible boss, right? He's just really mean. He's stinky. He's just a horrible person. And then you start work and you go, oh, that's just shigatsubi. That's just no. The problem is the boss. And that's what's giving you stress, right?
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter if it's August or September. That boss is still going to be there.
It's very true. Yeah. You're right.
So that's the important thing, right? Like I am a very open person when it comes to language and words and slang and all this stuff. I'm like, if most people are saying it a certain way, that's a valid way to say it, because even if it's technically wrong, because that's how language works.
Mhm.
But like we're saying, the problem here is like, if you're hiding a bigger problem, then calling it whatever month Bill, like that's not going to fix that problem, right? So
Right. Yeah.
be aware of that. But it is an interesting thing. That being said, again, like I don't think these other months, sickness, whatever, are used all that often. Really, it's just Gogatsubyo. That's the one that's kind of used. And really, what we're talking about with Gogatsubyo is more like that whole season, right? It's not just May. It's really May, June, maybe a little bit of April, because it's that new time for working and all that. There's a lot of stress that
Mhm.
goes on. So yeah, I get that.
Mhm.
I get that. But I think the problem is when you start to like make it month by month by month by month.
Yeah, it's just hiding the true
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good words to be aware of, but I don't plan to be using Rokugatsubyo or like these other months unless I'm joking about it.
Okay. Yeah. But one thing, why June specifically? There, I just thought another possibility, because
Why?
we don't have a national holiday in June.
Oh yeah. True.
So if there will be new national holiday for whatever the reason, maybe there
Yeah.
will be less Rokugatsubyo patients.
Okay, so then we need to use this to get a holiday for Japan in June and say there's too many people suffering from June
Hmm.
sickness for
Hmm.
the good of the nation and their mental health. We
Mm,
need a holiday.
exactly. Like we can call it like, okay, so Yamanohi is in August, the
Yeah,
day of mountain. We have Umi
right.
no Hi in July.
Right. So we got Mountain
Uh,
Day, we got Ocean Day. So June is going to be,
Kawa no Hi.
I was thinking Rain Day. I'm in a heat, but
It's not gonna. It has to be something related. I mean, it is still related to nature, but like the place, because we visit. The purpose of both Uminohi
oh,
and
no, good
Yamanohi
point.
is to visit there.
Good point.
So probably like the lake day, the river day.
But the problem is it's
Uh,
rainy season.
it's dangerous. Okay. Then, um,
Indoor no heat. Indoor day.
it's a house day. We
House
praise
day.
houses.
Stay home. Yeah.
Our home. Yes.
Yeah. There you go. So
Yeah.
that's it. So we will start this movement to get House Day, a national holiday in Japan
Oh
for
yeah.
the mental health of the Japanese people in June.
Done. Deal.
Done. Okay.
We're gonna
So
start working on it right away.
hatarakimasu. I'm gonna work.
Please. No. Do not the prime minister.
Yeah. So Miyuki's next prime minister. Okay. So
Okay. No, I didn't. No, I didn't mean to say okay to that. Yeah, I mean, if I become the next prime minister, I want to work
okay.
to be a role model.
Yes.
Yeah, because we work too much,
Okay.
and
Well,
and by showing not work at all,
yeah.
I'm gonna lead the Japanese people towards that direction of we can chill, we can enjoy life. There is always someone else who can substitute you. Don't feel too responsible for everything. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Just relax. Just let's all relax, guys. Let's
It's
relax.
all relax. Yeah, chill. Hmm.
I mean, Japan does need some of that. Yes, I do agree. But yeah, good point on the holiday thing though. Yeah, there is the gap from Golden Week to basically Ocean, the Umi no Hi, yeah, the Ocean Day in July.
Yeah.
So yeah, but again, seasonal stuff like this is totally normal. Stress happens with every season.
Mhm.
Just be aware of what the cause is rather than just saying, oh, it's just that time of year. It's like, that way maybe you can fix the cause.
Very important.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, if you're going to go to Japan, whether it's April, May, June, or any other time of the year, and you want a Japanese phone number, you can go to mobile.com/TonyJapan, get 10% off your SIM card, voice and data plan that supports the show, and you get a discount. By the time this episode comes out, it's going to be July. So Miyuki, please be careful. I don't want you catching 7月病. Or would it be 7月病? Which sounds more natural to you?
7月病、7月病 maybe?
Okay,
I don't
so
know. Yeah.
don't catch 7月病, don't catch July sickness.
I'll be extra careful then. Thank you.
Okay, good. All right. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.